Good afternoon, I'm Sangeeta, Kandola. The Nurses Union, the RCN, escalated its dispute in England today, announcing 2 fresh strike dates in the new year, unless the government opens talks over pay. Today, the Prime Minister did not rule out a one-off pay offer for striking NHS staff. Well, our political correspondent, Libby Vina, has the latest.
We've got the economy out. Well, that is exactly what I'm trying to do.
Sorting the economy out, he says, is the priority. It's why, after serving breakfast at a homeless shelter today, the Prime Minister again appeared to rule out any new pay increases in the public sector.
I'm really sad and I'm disappointed about the disruption that is being caused to so many people's lives, particularly at Christmas time. You know, when it comes to, let's be honest, it's a difficult question of setting public sector pay. The government has acted fairly and reasonably.
But what about a one-off payment to nurses and ambulance staff?
As the Health Secretary and I have previously said, our door is always open.
If the Health Secretary is feeling the pressure to make concessions, it's not evident. His last meeting with any health union leader was 10 days ago. The Royal College of Nursing has now announced 2 new strikes for the 18th and 19th of January. Ambulance workers in the GMB have called off a strike for next week, but will take action instead on the 11th of January, coinciding with a walkout by Unison staff.
Better pay would be great.
Before now, nurses had never taken strike action, but they say the pay deal on offer is simply not enough.
Through COVID, people thought, gosh, will we survive this? They survived it and thought things would get better. And I think now people have lost hope that actually things will improve without something radical happening, and feel they've been left with no alternative but to take such drastic action.
But will the new Prime Minister, who clapped so enthusiastically for carers during the pandemic, respond now with a better pay offer? It's still far from clear. Libby Vina, ITV News, Westminster.
And Border Force staff at some of the UK's busiest airports walked out today in a dispute over pay, pensions and job security. But despite warnings for passengers arriving to expect long delays, there has been no major disruption. The PCS union says it may escalate its action unless a 2% pay offer is improved. Martin Stew reports.
Despite the strikes, arrivals hall at Gatwick this morning was more like Love Actually than the nightmare before Christmas.
It was done in less than 1 minute.
It was smooth, there was nothing wrong. Like, easy, quick.
Soldiers and civil servants have been drafted in to keep things moving.
The army officers were everywhere and they were great, actually, they were very smiley. But for us it was really easy, so we were fine. Yeah.
What do we want? 7%. When do we want it?
Now. Strikes will run every day from today until New Year's Eve, with the exception of the 27th. Around 1,000 Border Force staff have walked out at 6 airports: Glasgow, Manchester, Birmingham, Heathrow, Gatwick and Cardiff. They want improvements to pensions and a 10% pay rise as opposed to the 2% they've been offered.
We have government employees that work here at Heathrow Airport who are having to claim in-work benefits because their pay is so low.
The boss of the PCS union has warned strikes could go on for months if a deal isn't struck. But the government insists its offer, which was recommended by an independent pay review board, is fair. Passenger delays are expected to increase after Christmas as more people fly home. On the rails, another national strike kicks in tomorrow from 6 p.m, but a lot of services will be impacted all day, which will inevitably force more people onto the roads. Martin Stew, ITV News.
And if you're expecting to receive Christmas cards today or pick up a parcel at your local delivery office, you may be out of luck. Thousands of postal workers at the Royal Mail are on strike and won't be delivering more first or second class or collecting boxes until after Christmas. For the latest information on strikes and travel, you can find continued coverage on our streaming service, ITVX. Scroll down to the ITV News section. In other news, a gunman has opened fire in Paris, killing 3 people and wounding 4 others. The shooting happened near a Kurdish cultural centre when the French capital was busy before the Christmas weekend. A 69-year-old has been arrested. And a historic storm battering parts of the United States with plunging temperatures has left thousands without power. Forecasters say temperatures could go as low as -45 by the end of this week. It's brought heavy snow and ice. Major airports have cancelled thousands of flights and people are being warned to stay indoors. England World Cup winner George Cohen has died at the age of 83. Holly was part of the 1966 winning squad and played every minute of the 6 matches in the tournament and was vice-captain for the 4-2 win over West Germany in the Wembley final. Cohen spent his entire club career with Fulham, who paid tribute to him, describing him as one of the greatest ever players. His World Cup winning teammate Geoff Hurst tweeted, "Everyone without exception always said that George was such a lovely man." Finally, the Princess of Wales has dedicated a special Christmas carol service to the late Queen. Kate was joined by the Prince of Wales and 2 of their children, Prince George and Princess Charlotte, alongside the King and the Queen Consort at the Westminster Abbey.
This year, we've invited hundreds of inspiring individuals to the service, those who showcase the power of connectedness and community values, allowing us to continue Her Majesty's tradition of recognising and thanking those who have gone above and beyond to support others. Her Majesty leaves with us an incredible legacy and one that has deeply inspired many of us.
And that is all for now. We're back with the latest at 6:45 this evening. Until then, do enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Bye-bye.